Apex Legends. It's the game pretty much everyone's playing right now. It's free, it's fun, it's multiplayer, it's king of the hill in gaming. As of right now, there are 8 legends in the game. 6 of them you get right off the bat. 2 of them you can pay for either right away with your mom's credit card, or you can actually earn it through, playing the game. But for me right now, I think I'll rank the 6 that you get right off the bat. You load up the game, you download it, you start it up, you get 6 to choose from. I'm gonna rank who's worst to the best. So who's gonna be number 1? Who's gonna be last? Who's gonna be the worst legend you can start off the bat? Stick around to find out. Save Our Planet Gaming on Apex Legends Best Characters. Okay, like I said before, I'm not including Caustic or Mirage, the 2 that you can get through either just straight up buying in-game credits or just earning after like level 20. I do want to say that those 2 are really good. They're probably like top tier guys, but for now I'm gonna start out with number 6, who is gonna be the worst. Number 6. I'm not saying if you choose Pathfinder, you're going to be doomed in game, because this Apex Legends is mostly based off of, can you find a gun off spawn? If you don't, you're doomed. And do you have somewhat good gun skill? If you don't, you're doomed. But Pathfinder is very bad in my opinion. At least his main ability is a zipline, which is literally a dollar store version of Wraith's teleporter, because you can get to the other spot, just like Wraith would, but you do it slower, and you can be shot while doing it. So, that's great. His grapple hook can be useful in certain situations, but it's not the best. And his passive, being able to see where the circle is going to be is good. But because the circle does so little damage and you get so much time to get to the circle, it's not that big of a deal. On top of being literally like a giant hitbox, this Moana inspired legend has an ultimate that is better than the similar one of Bangalore, but lacks elsewhere. You see, his shield is almost useless unless your teammate got sniped like 100 yards out and you have time for a revive. It's like a giant bubble that screams, "I'm right here, everyone! I'm hiding in here!" And I guess you could use it as a distraction, but I don't know. You'd see him running away since he's like 340 pounds. I want to state, Bangalore isn't the worst, but she's not the best. My biggest rip with her is her ultimate, in quotes. It sucks like a lot. I've literally had watched enemies stand in the middle of it and live. I mean, all it really seems to do is stun me and my teammates. One thing I think is underrated, though, is her smoke bomb tactical thing, which can be used to revive a teammate as a distraction or just to get away and find cover. And her passive ability, when she gets shot, she sprints faster. I actually think that is criminally underrated, because for the number of times I've used her, whenever I get shot and I can sprint away, that's been very helpful. Wraith is a very cool cat. She has some pretty cool abilities. I really like her character design. Her main ability, the teleporter, is useful for travel and tricking enemies. She has the ability to go invincible and run away, and she literally has a sixth sense that tells you when enemies are near. I mean, those are pretty useful if you ask me, and I've found a lot of uses for them in game.
She's rendered nearly undetectable.
Maybe in another time or space, you killed me, but not this one.
And with enough energy.
Bloodhound is very good, and I see very little people using him. I mean, one of his main things is he can counter campers. His ultimate is very useful, detecting and tracking down enemies, plus he gets to sprint faster, so, that's pretty damn good. And the counter to campers is really good. You could, hide under a building, and then, you do the Eye of the Allfather, and boom, you get to see them.
Allfather, give me sight.
Was this really a surprise? I mean, pretty much Lifeline's ranked number 1 in almost all tier rankings I've ever seen. If your team doesn't have a medic in one of your three, your chances of survival to make it to the end go down a little bit.
Why is she number one? Well, she can heal a whole squad without health items. She can call in literally her own personal care packages, which is insane. She can, and this is my favorite, revive teammates in like half the time that it usually takes with a shield. I think that's OP. That's the most OP thing about this. I think if you take away the shield, I mean, then she comes down a little bit, but still, she's OP. Also, for Lifeline, I also think she's the easiest to learn because all you have to do is, you know, revive and just call in the care package. She's got the easiest learning curve in all of the game.
That's pretty much it. Short and sweet.
That is it. What is your favorite or least favorite legend so far? Because I am quite sure they will add in a lot more in the future. I know for me personally, my 2 and 3 main I use is Lifeline, Wraith, and Bloodhound, obviously. Anyways, that's pretty much it. All for this video. Next video will probably be a review on RTS, old classic game coming up. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Peace.
Got him. Reviving our teammate. I have health underneath his dock.